If your stomach could speak, the one thing it would definitely say is that I am quite uncomfortable with the things that you're sending my way. The food that you're giving me, please forgive me, but stop eating right now so that I can rest and digest. Stomach problems like gas, bloating, acidity, and discomfort are just one of the ways your stomach is telling you something is deep down wrong. And in today's video, we are going to be looking into the Ayurveda understanding of gas, bloating, and abdominal discomfort. And we are not only going to give you solutions of how to deal with it on a daily basis, but also the kind of herbal support that can help you not only solve your issue in time, but also heal you along the way. Keep watching. So let's first understand what are the real reasons in Ayurveda why you get gas, bloating, and abdominal discomfort. Number one top reason, by now most of you do understand, a weak Agni or a low Agni or an imbalanced Agni can cause undigested food to be sitting in your colon. Once that undigested food is sitting in your colon, your doshas automatically go out of balance, which can cause the Vata energy in your body to rise. Vata is made up of air and space, and anything that is related to elimination as well as formation of gas in your body is Vata governed. So the more bloating, the more abdominal discomfort, the more cramps you have, Vata is at play. Next reason is accumulation of ama or toxins. The undigested food that I talked to you about is basically sitting in your intestine and your stomach and has started fermenting. Just like stale food sits in your fridge for the long term and is not taken out at the right time and disposed of, similarly this undigested waste not disposed of at the right time starts fermenting and starts causing gas accumulation in your body. This can not only cause a lot of cramping in your intestine, but also gives you acidity and indigestion feeling all the time. For people who have a chronic gas and bloating acidity issue, we will almost always see that there is ama or toxins in their body. Weakened Agni is basically not able to digest the food that is coming its way. Once the food is not digested properly, it leads to formulation of undigested waste called ama or toxins in your body. On the other hand, your doshas also start going out of balance. Because these doshas are going out of balance, it is important for us to maintain our Agni at utmost level. And how can we do that? You have to avoid eating late at night. You have to avoid eating fruits with your main meals which are cooked. You have to avoid taking too much water with your meals. In most people, what we have seen is that eating when you don't have proper hunger or eating too much at a time, which your body cannot take, causes gas and abdominal bloating to a huge extent. Identify what your prakriti is and what your current imbalances are and eat according to that state of harmony. Now moving on to the next reason, which is ama or undigested waste sitting in your intestine for a long period of time. Food that has not been digested at the right time and has not been eliminated properly starts fermenting. This fermentation not only causes excessive gas but also gurgling sound and excessive distension or probably a discomfort in your abdominal region. That is why many people you will see right after eating food, their stomach lining actually rises up to a huge extent. That is not necessarily their stomach size, but it actually reflects a bloated belly. The next reason is, as I mentioned in my first point, Vata aggravation. Vata is the bioenergy that deals with any movement, circulation and elimination in your body. Once there is too much ama or sticky substances stuck to your colon, undigested waste which have not been eliminated properly, Vata starts getting blocked. And once Vata is blocked and does not find a way to get out of the system, either from your anal route or through your oral route, it is getting stuck in your belly. And that's why ama, Agni as well as Vata aggravation kind of go hand in hand, because the more your Agni is weak, the more possibility of toxins in your body and the more Vata will start aggravating. That is why bloated belly is a sign of deeper problems as compared to what people really think it is. Vata gets aggravated with stress and anxiety, irregular meals, cold foods, raw salads, dry foods or snacking which is dry in nature all the time. Rather, Vata can also get aggravated if you spend too much time in cold, windy weather, which does not only cause headaches but also can aggravate overall Vata in the body. The next reason is your srotas or microchannels getting blocked. As I said, ama accumulation does not only retain to your intestine, but once you get a leaky gut issue because of constant digestion issues, ama starts spreading throughout your bloodstream and goes and deposits in different dhatus. This can cause micro blockaging in very small channels of the body, because of which there are blockages. Again, Vata starts rising in those regions, and that is why people who are constantly constipated and bloated are also more likely to have arthritis or other Vata related issues. The reason being that there is a Vata aggravation and accumulation deep into different dhatus as well as different channels. This problem is also shown in modern research, with constipation being linked highly to the presence of anxiety and worry as well as restlessness in the body. Why you have typical abdominal gas and bloating issues is wrong food combinations at the wrong time. There are about 30 or more Viruddh Ahars or wrong food combinations in Ayurveda, which you can read up on, but primarily relating to gas and bloating, we mostly see it in people who eat milk with fruits, bean with curd, or probably eat some things which are not easily digestible to them, like having a heavy cheese-based meal which is warm in nature and having it with a can of soda is an absolute wrong food combination and prepares your intestine in a way that it will definitely get bloated. If you have fruits on top of a meal or too much water with a meal, like I mentioned, can also cause bloating. Lifestyle behaviors like sitting for too long after a meal, or probably eating too fast and not chewing your food properly, or not giving enough time for your food to be digested are also wrong lifestyle practices which cause gas and bloating. In addition, there are multiple other reasons out there, like presence of SIBO or chronic disorders or chronic gut imbalances which have been caused due to other reasons which are not covered in this video. For this, we ask you to connect with our Vaidya at the number below. Now let's move on to some Ayurvedic remedies that are perfect for taking away your gas and bloating. A simplest remedy that I recommend everybody is sipping warm water throughout the day. Warm water not only helps remove ama from your body, but also helps regulate Vata, which is aggravated in those who have gas and bloating. I highly recommend drinking herbal teas throughout the day, like ginger cumin tea, fennel coriander and cumin tea CCF tea, which I have already made in one of the videos. That is perfect for keeping your doshas in balance and your Agni awakened. On top of that, before meals, you can also have a combination of ginger plus senda namak, which is quite good for those who have Agni issues or have a weak Agni. In addition to this, if you have chronic gas and bloating issue, in the morning you should always have warm ajwain water. You can either soak the ajwain in the water below and then warm it, or you can make ajwain tea in the morning. Both are okay. Ajwain usage in general is excellent for those who have gas and bloating only. However, it is a warming spice, so if you have acidity along with it, you should make a mix of fennel, ajwain and coriander and then have that powder or have that mixture as a tea. One food that I would recommend it to anybody with any digestive comfort which is related to gas, bloating or acidity is drinking regular buttermilk during daytime with roasted cumin, coriander or even hing. You can have this as a meal along with your food or half an hour after your food, but I would highly recommend that you incorporate this brilliant formulation that is created in Ayurveda, which also soothes your intestine. Now let's get some quick lifestyle tips that we can use to reduce our bloating and acidity. Number one tip, of course, don't sit right after your meal. Sit for about 5 minutes and then take at least a 15-minute walk. Along with your food, you should always be having warm water or sipping warm water, but not anything that is cold, raw or uncooked. You have to ensure if you do want to have salads and you cannot absolutely avoid them, then take salads completely separately as a separate meal only during daytime. You should not snack in between meals or have too much water along with your meals, because that is definitely a contributor to excessive bloating. In addition to that, of course, I should also remind you, one should be eating at regular times every day. That means if you're having your 8 a.m. breakfast, then have your breakfast at 8 a.m. every day and your lunch at the same time. Maintaining a routine really maintains Vata and keeps Vata at bay, so you have to ensure regularity is a must. In Ayurveda, it is also recommended that you do not fill your stomach up till 100%. Ensure that you're only eating 3/4 of your capacity and the rest of the 1/4 is left for the doshas to play and do their job to digest the food properly. At night, digestion is naturally weak, so you have to ensure that you're not having a late dinner, especially anything after 7 p.m. Vata is aggravated by legumes and proteins, especially rajma, chole, plant-based things, or even meats which are not well digested by your system. Finally, a lot of people don't give enough credit to mental health when it comes to bloating or gas. Sleeping 8 hours at night or sleeping to your good capacity is very, very important, because stress and anxiety have a direct impact on your gut health. So ensure that you're sleeping well, your mental health is good, and you're taking care of your body like a temple. Now, there are some formulations that I definitely recommend if you're looking for exact solutions to your gas and bloating issues. I've also tagged these products or formulations in my videos, so if you want to go back and take a look at them, you can always do that. Number 1 is digestive care therapy, which is this holistic formulation which is taking care of all of your issues like constipation, acidity, gas, bloating all together. On top of that, with meals, I highly recommend taking Hing Vashtak Churn, which is a great combination for taking care of your Vata. However, Hing Vashtak Churn has a good amount of salt. That's why it is important, if you have high blood pressure, don't take it. Trikatu, which is a combination of long pepper, black pepper as well as ginger, is a great combination which helps take care of Vata dosha naturally. It is a strong Agni Deepan, that means makes your Agni work really well, cleanses the Ama as well. It is quite heating, but Trikatu is a great formulation, not only for gas and bloating but for a lot of other things as well. Now we've understood the Ayurvedic way to deal with gas and bloating. It is very important to form a 3-step approach: fixing your Agni, clearing out your Ama, and bringing your Vata dosha back into balance. All 3 are a must to fix if you want to take the gas and bloating issue away permanently. Ayurveda works on Ahar, Vihar, Vichar and Vyavahar. That means lifestyle and your behaviors are equally important if you want to take gas and bloating away. Rather, we also highly recommend using yoga poses like sitting for Vajrasan, as well as taking Pavan Muktasan's help if you have extra gas stuck in your belly. Thank you so much for joining us. If you need help with your gas and bloating issues, you can always call the Vaidya on the number below. You can also go and look for formulations on our YouTube shop. And if you like our videos, do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to share it with your friends and family. Ensure that you comment below what your particular gas and bloating issue is, and we'll get back to you with a solution if possible. Thank you so much. Jai Gurudev.